All right, people. So welcome again to MG Sports TV. It's Jamaica 3, Bermuda 2 in the Concacaf Championship Qualifiers. Reggae Boys 3, Jamaica Reggae Boyz 3, Bermuda 2 in the Concacaf Qualifiers Championship. This is a match review and player ratings show. So, I have my book here of details from minute one go straight down. All the activities, we're going to discuss that. Also, we're going to jump on starting of the players. Let's first start off by you guys hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it if you guys do so 100%. Let's get straight into the meat of the matter. No time to waste. I don't know your side song. I don't know your side song, but I know say no time to waste. Anyway, let's go with the first thing first. Is starting lineup. As you can see here, as you can see here, we're gonna jump onto that. So Tawain Lynch remains in goal. All three games Tawain Lynch has represented us for. Romain Blake, it's gonna be a hot talking point for this program. Ronaldo Barrett, Ayer Dixon, Alexander Bignell, Fabian Reynolds, Rabino Gordon, Dustin Cohen, Christopher Ainsworth, Brian Burkitt, and Tyrese Go. Now, let's start off with saying, first of all, I'm happy that we finally pulled that one over the line. Nonetheless, performance was at the beginning, then and then the last 5 minutes, back up there. So, the performance was upsy-turvy, really difficult to analyze. But nevertheless, it was an entertaining game. 5-goal thriller. Very entertaining game. With some beautiful goal. Some really good goal. Poor referee though. May I tell you that the referee was horrendous. The two penalties them for... Hold on, how much penalty? Oh, yeah, the two penalties them when give was horrible. They were not penalties. Even the one with Jamaica get, they were not penalties. Nonetheless, there were actually two more penalties that he should have called against Jamaica, but he didn't. Anyways, meat of the matter. Anyways, let's get straight to it. First of all, we started off the game on fire. On fire. Boom. Pressing them, running at them. Boom. Even corner, leading to two corners back to back. In second corner is where we got the first goal. Corner taken shortly. Ainsworth passed it to Burkitt. Burkitt with the ball inside. It was an inside swing. No. It was an outside swing. And Rabino Gordon, who's having a brilliant campaign so far, rise above the stars and head that one to the back post. Brilliant goal. Lovely goal, I have to say. Anyways, as the game progressed, we still putting a lot of pressure on them. Added pressure, bouncing on pressure. They were finding it very difficult to play out the ball. So they end up just launching the ball at our defense. Ayer Dixon, Romain Blake, Kuma and Carmen collectively receiving the ball, taking the ball, doing everything that they need to do in the right manner. In the 11th minute, that is when Ainsworth, Ainsworth pick up the ball, drive through the heart of the Bermuda defense, running at them, and goes, I think he go across the goal, pass the ball onto the feet of Reynolds, Fabian Reynolds, who would let the ball rip, put it on the left foot, cut inside, and beat it top bins. That was a beautiful goal. Wonderful goal from Fabian Reynolds. As the game proceeds, we're still looking on 1 and 2 sniff of chances for the Bermuda team. Nothing serious because we didn't really give them much. But, them half a chances. But they tried. But it was mostly dominant by the young Reggae Boys. In the 30th minute, I wrote down here, Tawain Lynch having a brilliant game. Yes, some brilliant saves from Lynch. I tell us, this game in player ratings are go higher because he actually did some work in this. And funny enough, his player ratings is going to be higher in a game that he conceded 2 goals than a game when he conceded none. All because in this game, he had some work to do and it trumps big. Anyways, 32 minutes, Dustin Cohen had to come off because of an injury. And I heard people say no, it was cramp. I'm not sure was cramp. It seems as if it was more serious, especially when I look at the full time whistle and I saw them walking off. You can see that he didn't even strap up back himself to go onto the pitch. So that in all that looked kind of strange to me. So I don't think that's just cramp. That could be a little bit more to it than that. Hopefully, I'm hopeful that it's just cramp. Maybe playing a lot of games would have alluded to the lack of hydration and lactic acid and those things build up a bit faster. So Dustin Cohen came on. Dunstan Cohen came off and Ashton Gordon came on. And in the 45-minute now. 45-minute plus one, Reynolds driving to the heart of the Bermuda defense, and it was taken down in the box. No, as I said, I'm 100% sure this was not a penalty. But referee gave it. I'm happy, thankful for it. Poor refereeing though. Very, very poor refereeing. Romain Blake steps up and missed the penalty. And at that point in time, we were 2-0 up. I'm like, if we put that goal in, the game would have been finished, done and dusted, because that will take away all the hope that they have in them. And I'm telling you that they still had a bit of hope. They still had some hope in some aspect. I'm very, very happy that well, unfortunately, we didn't get the opportunity to take away the hope from them. So Romain Blake missed that penalty. So that was the first aspect of things for Romain Blake kind of looking a bit shady. But nevertheless, right through the first half, he looked really, really good. Brilliant performance overall. From the first half for Romain Blake, just the same as now. Anyways, second half kicked off. Still showing some intent. I do believe that the Bermuda team came out in the second half that I decided that we're going to take the game to the Jamaica team. And so said, so done. In the 50th minute, the Bermuda striker running at our defense. And I thought that was a very, very cheeky pass to cut in between the two defenders. Romain Blake was tracking this player. And I was at the point I'm saying, don't go down, don't go down, don't go down. He made a challenge a little bit too early. Did not win the ball. The player go beyond Romain, and the striker go beyond Romain Blake. 1v1 with and Lynch. And Lynch came at perfect timings. Unfortunately, the striker had his striker boots on, and that was a beautiful first front post finish. And the way Lynch shaped his body, like he must say, all right, in shape his body, say, I'm go far post, so he can already dive to the far post. Kind of like a little bit of cheating, but the striker was very, very smart in putting it to the near post. So it was actually a good finish there. And that is when things kind of... So that's like 50 minutes, the missed penalty, and then now in early tackle, which made the player beat him to go. So Romain Blake, this and now it kind of look and say, oh, wonder if a fatigue are reaching now because he has played a lot of minutes. We don't know. Nonetheless, my apologies. 45 minutes. The first substitution was Simmons came on for Go. Go definitely was not really having the best of game. It was kind of non-existent in some part of the game. You could see him some of the time, then sometimes you don't see him. But Simmons came on for him. 58-minute penalty. Honestly, that was not a penalty though. That was not a penalty. Romain Blake was just literally marshalling the players to the goal line for him to play the ball out, and the player went down. He never pushed him, never nothing, just stand up behind him and marshalling, and the player went down. A referee said penalty, gave a penalty. So you don't know now, say the missed penalty, early tackle, and then giving away a penalty. So that's 3 strike. And I assume that John Wall said, you know what, we're gonna pull him. Maybe it's going downhill from here on. So they scored a penalty though. They scored their penalty. It was actually a very, very, very good finish. One of those kind of Bruno Fernandes type of penalties, and Jorginho go up in a year and break and pause and score. But nonetheless, that's how it is. Next up, 62 minutes. Penalty scored in the 68 minutes. 62 minutes, Brian Burkett came off for George Grant. For Denzel. Brian Burkett come off for Denzel. George Grant came off for Blake. So John Wall didn't waste any time. Made the substitution quicker, freshen up the defense, freshen up the attacking lineup. Denzel came out with a lot of energy though. 69 minutes, Reynolds was taken down in the box. That was a penalty. That was a clear penalty. Referee said no penalty there. 83rd minute now, the game will go on. And the 83rd minute now, this is when, let's say the game up and down, up and down. Up. So on the 83rd minute, this is when Ashton Gordon scored a brilliant, brilliant goal. It was absolutely a stunner. Last change of the game on the 92nd minute, that's when Big Nell came on for Kieran McKay and that. So, and we see how the game kind of manage the game a little bit. I thought Tywin Lynch kind of helped us in manage the game when the Bermuda team turned up the pressure. Tywin Lynch would have gone down and kind of killed the momentum of the Bermuda players. But overall, performance-wise, not a bad performance from the team. I love the fight. Love to see that the team going up, then equalize, and then the game go level off, and then we're coming back to take the winner. It was a good feeling overall. Now, we're going to get into the player ratings, people. So let me close the book. I'll leave the book open. Today is Wednesday. Yeah. Player ratings. Let's jump into player ratings. All right. So first player, Tywin Lynch. Good. Means him had a Tywin Lynch had a very, very good performance because this time he had some work to do. So that alone, don't know, so I have to give a big plus for that. For this, I'm gonna give Tywin Lynch a 8.5. Decent performance from Tywin Lynch. Next up, we have Romain Blake. Brilliant first half. The normal Romain Blake. Other than the penalty miss, he's a striker. He's not a striker, but I would expect him to throw it. This time around, unfortunately, he's my player. But boy, have to be real. I'm gonna give Romain Blake a 6, and this 6 is solely because of the work that he did in the first half. How good he was in the first half. In the second half, it all fell apart, and it's just one of those days, just a bad day in the office for him. This is not his normal standard. Me know. This is not his normal salsa. So get a 6 for this. Overall. Next up, beside him, we have Barrett. In the 6th, Ronald Barrett. He had a really good game. Solid game as well for Ronald Barrett. I'm going to give Barrett a 8. Very, very good game for Ronald Barrett. Next up is Harrier Dixon. Very, very consistent. Harrier Dixon is going to get a 8.5. You have to give him a 9 now because we can see 2 goals. Even none of him fault. But we still can't see 2 goals. That's the reason why Tywin Lynch should get a 9 as well. Because we can't see 2 goals. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Next up beside them we have Rabino Gordon. He had a very good game. Very, very good game. Rabino Gordon, part-time defense, but his game was more exceptional because he also provided a lot and he scored. So I'm going to give Rabino a 9. And if anything, I think Rabino could possibly be the man of the match. I give Rabino the man of the match. I give him Rabino man of the match. Rabino. I give Rabino the man of the match. Yeah. I give Rabino the man of the match. Solid performance again for Rabino. He didn't put a foot wrong actually. He didn't put a foot wrong. So that's on the line. Next up, we have Fabian Reynolds have a good game as well, Yeah. Next up we have Fabian Reynolds. Also a 9. Brilliant goal. Another terrible night for the defenders facing up against Fabian Reynolds. He was magnificent. Enjoyed his performance. Alright, so between Imam Reynolds, Rabino, you know what? I'm gonna keep it up. Reynolds scored, but Rabino was good defensively as well. Very, very solid. Alright, so I'm gonna give Rabino because of the defensive work and also the attacking output that he gave. Next up, we have Dustin Cohen. Wasn't able to finish the game, and I thought that for the moments that he was in the game, I'm gonna give him a 7.5. He actually have a decent enough performance. And he didn't get the opportunity to finish the game, unfortunately. But that's how it is sometimes. Next up we have is Big Nell. I thought Big Nell was immense in midfield. He had a really, really strong game in midfield. Good performance from Big Nell. I'm going to give Big Nell a 8.5. Who else we have here? Christopher Ainsworth, another good performance from Ainsworth. I think he registered an assist. Yes, also got an assist. Every game, Ainsworth actually I give something still. So I'm going to give Ainsworth 8.5 as well. Good performance defensively and also in the attacking third. Solid. I think he didn't have much to do where defense the goals are concerned. So good performance from Ainsworth. Next up we have Brian Burkitt. I think it was an okay performance from Burkitt. I definitely expected a lot more. I'm gonna give him an 8. I'm gonna give Burkitt an 8. Tyrese Go. I think he was absent for a lot of the game. Moments, you can see moments in tries and stuff. I think I would want him to be a lot more involved. Only play 45 minutes. So I'm gonna give Go a 7.5. I'll give Go a 7.5. So the lowest rating would have been Romain Blake. Highest rating is Robina Gordon and Reynolds. So those are the highest ratings. So that's it for me, people. Match ratings, match reaction, everything. Big up on yourself. Smash the like button. Tell us what you think in the comment section. Drop also your player ratings in the comment section. We thoroughly appreciate it if you do so. Big up on yourself, people. Hit the like button. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time. MG Sports TV. It is Jamaica Reggae Boyz 3, Bermuda 2 in the Concacaf U20 Qualifiers. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time. Our host, MG Sports TV. God bless. Enjoy the rest of the night. Good night. Boom.